Welcome to part 2 of our adventure as we come into land at Phnom Penh International Airport in Cambodia. Within the hour we were through immigration and in a tuk-tuk on our way to the hotel. It was a bit close this. We're very confined. The traffic was busy as we threaded our way through the streets of Phnom Penh, but we were quite happy taking in the sights and sounds of a new country. Our hotel was the Angkor International, which was perfectly located near the river and close to the attractions of the city. The hotel staff were super friendly. They soon had us checked in and we had a quick first look around our rooms. And this is my room. Nice, nicely decorated, basic, but really nice. It's got everything really nice. Look at the way the bed's set out. How nice is that? Got a little desk over here. Water, there's a mini fridge there. Kettle. All the stuff you need. Little kind of en-suite-y bathroomy type thing. Air conditioning. Oh, it's really nice. I like it. Oh, it's a big walk-in shower. That's good. Very nice. Very happy. And they were lovely in reception as well. We got a glass of orange juice when we first came in the door and they're all really, really friendly. Very nice. We then set off to explore the local area. We decided to eat dinner back at the hotel. We had a beautiful steak with a glass of wine for $12. The next morning we started to explore the city a little more and we found the Independence Monument not too far from our hotel. The Royal Palace was just minutes from our hotel. We would come back and explore this in a bit more detail on another day. And in the other direction was the Wat Phnom Down Pen Buddhist Temple. After a long day of walking, we were ready for something to eat, and we found this place, the River Bistro. This would become a favourite of ours, and every night from this point onwards, this is where we ate. This particular night, a storm blew in, and we sat and watched it from the balcony of the restaurant. Later, we got thoroughly drenched as we legged it back to the hotel. The next morning, I'd been for a Starbucks, and I was heading back to the hotel, and there was Andy, on his way out to meet me. We were heading to the incredible building that is the National Museum of Cambodia. On our way out of the museum, there was a line of tuk-tuk drivers selling tours of the local area. We did a deal with this guy, and off we went. We were heading to Silk Island. This would involve 2 river crossings, the first over a bridge, the second on a ferry. Yes, it's cool. Yeah, it's really cool. Silk Island is known for its, guess what, silk making, and we were shown the process. Further on at the silkworm farm, they insisted we sat in this seat while they took our photo. Afterwards, we were shown how silkworms wrap themselves in a silk cocoon, and then how the silk is gathered.
Together, combine only one silk thread. From together, from permanent. You see? Here you see, you see a lot of silk. That is from together. Yes, sir. From together, combine only one silk.
Yeah.
The inside of certain cocoon, the insert in one.
From there, it was back into the tuk-tuk and back aboard the ferry. We were heading to an amazing pagoda on the middle island. After a fantastic day exploring a quieter side to Phnom Penh, we headed back to our favourite place to eat. Afterwards, we headed to the night market to check it out. Afterwards, we sat on the riverbank for a while and watched the river cruises come and go. And then we headed back to the hotel. The next morning I was up early and I went for a walk and watched the people of Phnom Penh start their day. Back at the hotel, I sat in reception for a few minutes and Andy arrived right on cue. Here he is. Good morning, Andy.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Good morning. I've got a little something for you. Oh, you're matching. Only crazy people have the sunglasses on indoors, you know. This morning, we will be taking the 20-minute bus ride to the Chung Ek Genocidal Centre, otherwise known as the Killing Fields. This visit would be a poignant reminder of Cambodia's horrific genocidal recent past by the Khmer Rouge and its brutal leader, Pol Pot. A little traumatised, we spent the afternoon taking in the sights and sounds of this fascinating city. That evening, we thought a nice way to balance out the day would be to take a peaceful cruise along the river. So we sat and waited for our boat to come in. There's our restaurant, Andy, right across the road as well. We're straight in there after this. Following that, guess where we ended up? Yes, the River Bistro. With its cheap but tasty food and 75 cents a litre beer, we ended the day happy. The next morning, I was up early and went for a walk. I watched the city come to life. A little later, I met up with Andy back at the hotel and we jumped in a tuk-tuk. We were heading for another difficult visit, this time to the Tool Sleng Genocide Museum, formerly known as the S21 Interrogation and Detention Centre of the Khmer Rouge. What we saw there was evidence of a brutal past, and much of it was extremely harrowing. But as visitors to this country, we felt we needed to learn a little bit about what went on. After all, this isn't ancient history. These atrocities happened in the 1970s. Seeing the faces of the ordinary Cambodian people that were affected was particularly difficult. Again, being more than a little affected by what we'd seen, we jumped in a tuk-tuk and headed back to the hotel. Cambodia is oppressively hot, and we were thirsty, so we had a few drinks and some lunch back at the hotel. A bit later on, after a rest, we headed back out. Pharmacy there. Pharmacy here. Pharmacy there. Pharmacy there. Amazing. We were getting peckish again, so we headed towards the night market to see if we could get something light to eat. We had freshly squeezed sugarcane juice and fried rice, and they were good. Before heading back to the hotel, we of course had to have a nightcap at the River Bistro. The following day we headed out to explore once again. The French colonised Cambodia for many years, and this influence can still be seen in some of the architecture. All the bean sprouts. Yeah? We headed for the Central Market. This was built by the French in Art Deco style. It's an incredible place, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
That looks like electronics down that one, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Old PlayStation logo.
Yeah. And is it maybe jewellery down that one?
Jewellery, that one.
Clothes maybe?
Down that
Down
one.
that one.
Clothing down
More
that one.
clothing down there.
Style, eh, Dan?
Not really. Audacious, aren't they? From there, we wandered back across town. We arrived at the opulent Royal Palace and we decided to go inside and check it out. It was truly spectacular. Beautiful. Oh, they're amazing, aren't they? Every one of them, they're all unique as well, aren't they? And guess where we ended up for dinner?
For 2 weeks, didn't you?
You have?
Yeah, I got very lucky. Are you filming?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm asking if you're filming.
Filming our favourite place. And with that, we headed back to the hotel for an early night.
Say lovely smell, but you're not going to get that on camera.
No, you haven't got the smell-o-vision enabled. This would be our last day in Phnom Penh, so I was up early and I walked the streets taking it all in. In a couple of days it would be Phnom Penh, otherwise known as the Cambodian Water Festival. This 3-day event marks the end of the rainy season, and I watched them prepare the riverside for this major event in the Cambodian calendar. As I walked back to the hotel, I took a few photos of scenes of everyday life in Phnom Penh. took one final look at the view from my hotel room. And we said our goodbyes to the hotel manager, who came to wave us off. And soon enough we were on our way to the airport.
Fly to Bangkok, fly to Singapore.
Flight to Singapore, yeah.
Oh, Singapore only like the last one, I mean 4:30. Why you have a 6:30?
And before long we were in the air, looking down on the fantastic city that we'd spent the last week exploring. An hour and 40 minutes later, we could see the familiar sight of Singapore as we came into land at Changi Airport. Our flight home to Manchester wasn't until 2:15 in the morning, so we had 6 hours to kill. But that didn't matter. There's always plenty to keep you occupied at Changi Airport. What is it? What is it?
This one is quite good, albino one. And he is called, what's his name? They're algae, by the way. That's why
That's
he's
why they're on the tank.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where are they? Oh yeah, look. Oh yeah, you see the underside of them, can't you? That's so cool. We had to change terminals, so we took the SkyTrain. Terminal 3, there was a butterfly garden. At 1:45 in the morning, we boarded the plane for our long flight home to Manchester. During the flight, we had time to reflect on the amazing highlights of the trip. Andy's surprise visitor. Ho Chi Minh City. The Cu Chi Tunnels. The Mekong Delta. Phnom Penh, Silk Island, and many, many more. And at 8:30 UK time, we stepped off the plane, excited to see our loved ones and tell them all about our amazing adventures.